Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping right into the incredible wisdom of Dr. Wayne Dyer. We're going to distill his essential keys for achieving not just, success in the traditional sense, but also a really profound kind of inner peace. So, let's get into it. This was such a core idea for Dr. Dyer, this concept that there's this powerful, invisible force that's shaping your entire reality. And the best part? It's not some magic power out there you have to go find. It's actually an internal force that every single one of us can learn to manage. So here's our game plan. First up, we're going to define what this invisible inner force actually is. Then we'll look at a huge trap, how so many of us get stuck in our own past. After that, we'll unlock 3 practical keys to get free. And finally, we'll explore what it really looks like to live a limitless life. Okay, so this brings us right to the heart of his philosophy. Dr. Dyer taught that our reality, our health, our wealth, our relationships, it doesn't just happen to us. He argued pretty passionately that it all originates from one single place, your inner world. Dyer was a huge fan of this principle from Ralph Waldo Emerson. The ancestor of every action is a thought. Think about what that really means. Your thoughts, they're the blueprint. They're the invisible cause that creates all the visible effects in your life. To put it really simply, what you think about, you bring about. So, if our thoughts are that powerful, what's holding us back? Well, for so many of us, it's this belief that our past is destined to be our future. We carry these stories around, don't we? Oh, I can't do that because of what happened to me before, or I'm just this way because of how I was raised. But Dyer challenges us to ask a really provocative question here. Is it really the past that's driving our lives right now, or is that just a really convenient story we tell ourselves? He used a fantastic metaphor to explain this. Okay, so picture a boat speeding across the lake. The trail it leaves behind in the water, that's called the wake. The wake is just evidence, right? It shows you the path the boat has already traveled. It's where the boat has been. And here is the absolute key insight. The wake does not power the boat. It can't. The engine powers the boat, using energy from right now, in this present moment. Your past, that's your wake. It's just a trail. It's evidence of where you've been, but it has zero power to move you forward. What's powering your life right now are the thoughts and the energy you're putting into your engine today. So, if we stop letting the past, our wake, drive the boat, how do we take control of the engine? Well, Dr. Dyer laid out 3 really practical keys to unlock that present moment power and finally step into what you're truly capable of. And these keys are super simple to remember: openness, responsibility, and release. Let's take a look at each one. All right, the first key is openness. Dyer pointed out that a lot of us walk around basically looking for reasons to be offended. It's almost a habit. But what if you adopted this mindset instead? A mind that's open to everything. You choose curiosity instead of judgment. You stop attaching your own happiness to how other people act. And let me tell you, that is a profound kind of freedom. The second key, responsibility, is captured in this perfect, simple question. Just think about it for a second. If you squeeze an orange, as hard as you possibly can, what comes out? And maybe more importantly, why? The answer is so obvious, right? Orange juice comes out because that's what's inside the orange. Well, the exact same thing is true for you and me. When life puts the pressure on, someone cuts you off in traffic, your boss is unfair, you get some bad news, whatever comes out of you is simply what you are already carrying inside. And this is where it gets really personal. It means that if anger and blame and fear come pouring out, it's not actually because of the person who squeezed you. It's because that's what was already there. So taking responsibility means choosing what you carry inside you, so that when life inevitably puts on the pressure, it's love and peace and kindness that come out. And that brings us to our final key, release. And man, this analogy is so powerful. Think about it. The initial bite, the hurt, the offense, the betrayal, that's in the past. That's the wake. You can't unbite yourself. What truly harms you, what can destroy you, is choosing to let the venom keep flowing through your veins long after the snake is gone. And this venom, it takes all kinds of forms, doesn't it? It's the blame we hold on to, the grudges, the anger, even those justified resentments we feel so right about. Holding on to these things is like choosing to inject yourself with poison over and over again. Forgiveness, it's not for the other person, it's for you. It's how you stop the venom so you can finally heal. So what happens when you put this all together? When you stop being driven by your past and you start using these 3 keys: Openness, responsibility, release. A completely new reality opens up. You actually start to live a limitless life, one that's guided by your own truth. From the inside out, Dyer often brought up a line from a Jackson Browne song, and he used it as a warning. Don't be a tancer, a dancer, who only knows the steps that somebody else taught them. It's such a powerful reminder not to just live your life based on someone else's script. You're here to create your own dance, to play your own music. This is the haunting question from Tolstoy's book, The Death of Ivan Ilyich, that Dyer used to kind of shake us awake. I mean, this is the ultimate fear, isn't it? Getting to the end of your life and having this horrifying realization that you lived an inauthentic life, that you never actually danced your own dance. The fear that you spent your whole life marching to a beat that wasn't even yours. And so, we end with what might be Dyer's most enduring and powerful call to action. It's both a challenge and a promise, all wrapped in one. You have something totally unique inside of you, your own special music. The only real question is, will you choose to play it? Don't die with your music still in you.